Once upon a time in the sleepy town of Dullsville, there lived a man named Bari who was convinced he was destined for greatness. Bari worked as a customer service rep for a company that sold left-handed widgets. Yes, they exist, but in his spare time he fancied himself an amateur inventor. His latest creation, the Auto-Sockinator 3000, a robotic arm designed to put socks on your feet while you lounged in bed. No more bending over like a peasant. He boasted to anyone who would listen. One fateful Saturday, Bari decided it was time to test his invention on a real human. That human was his long-suffering roommate Dave, who only agreed because Bari promised to cook dinner for a month if it worked. Dave sat on the edge of the couch in his favorite fuzzy slippers, feet outstretched like a king awaiting a pedicure. Bari, wearing a lab coat he bought off eBay, flipped the switch with dramatic flair. At first, it was magical. The Auto-Sockinator hummed to life, gently grabbing a fresh pair of socks from the basket. It whirred forward, aligned perfectly, and schlup, the socks slid on like butter. Dave's eyes widened. Bari, you mad genius, this changes everything. Emboldened, Bari decided to scale up the test. He invited his crush, Lisa, from the accounting department at work to witness the glory. Lisa arrived looking effortlessly cool in jeans and a sweater, while Bari had spent 2 hours trying to style his thinning hair into something resembling mysterious scientist. Watch this, he said, demonstrating on Dave again for maximum wow factor. The machine performed flawlessly twice. Then on the third run, disaster struck. Bari had forgot to calibrate for enthusiastic foot wiggling. Dave, trying to be helpful, flexed his toes. The Auto-Sockinator interpreted this as a challenge. It grabbed not one pair of socks but every sock in the laundry basket, 27 of them including the ones with holes and the embarrassing novelty reindeer pair from last Christmas. Chaos erupted. The robotic arm spun like a possessed carnival ride, flinging socks in every direction. One landed on Lisa's head like a woolly beret. Another wrapped around Bari's face, blinding him as he stumbled backward into the coffee table. Dave was now wearing 7 socks on each foot, layered like a foot onion, and the machine was beeping angrily, demanding more input. In his panic, Bari lunged for the off switch but tripped over a rogue argyle sock and face-planted directly into the invention. The Auto-Sockinator, sensing a new foot Bari's head, tried to sock-hi-fi his ears. Lisa burst out laughing so hard she had to sit down, tears streaming. Bari, she gasped between giggles, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. But it's kind of brilliant in a completely broken way. By the end, the living room looked like a sock tornado had hit. Dave waddled around like a penguin with swollen ankles. Bari had sock imprints on his forehead, and Lisa was helping untangle the wires while cracking jokes about patenting the human sock trap. Bari never did sell the Auto-Sockinator. Instead, he and Lisa started dating, bonding over the shared trauma. Dave got free dinners for life. And to this day, whenever someone in Dullsville complains about putting on socks, Bari just smiles mysteriously and says, "Trust me, you don't want my help with that." Moral of the story? Sometimes your greatest inventions aren't meant to succeed, they're just meant to make great stories and land you a girlfriend who has a fantastic sense of humor.